The flavor of Black history is alive and well at establishments here in New York City. Southern, Creole, Cajun, all styles of food in the same vein used to describe the culinary tradition developed and nurtured in the South. But do you know about the tradition of low country cooking? It's from the coastal areas of Georgia and South Carolina with roots deep in the African tradition. That tradition is alive and well in Harlem thanks in part to Alexander Smalls. He is an executive chef, restaurateur, and owner of the Cecil and Minton's. Esquire magazine named the Cecil the best new restaurant in America last year. Welcome, Alexander.
Thanks
so much for being here.
Fantastic.
Congrats on all the accolades.
Thank you.
So when we talk about low country cooking, what exactly do we mean?
Well, this concept is what I call Southern Revival cooking with low country notes. This is the area of Charleston and Beaufort, the outer islands. It's below the coastal line. That's why it's considered low country. And the influences are West African, Creole, French. And what we do is put our special spin on it in making the cuisine more global.
But it has a history back in slavery, right?
Absolutely.
It comes from foods that were thought to be less desirable, like we're talking about chitlins and tripe. But now, for some reason, in part because of thanks to you and other chefs, it's now more gourmet.
Well, yes. I mean, you know, Charleston was such an elegant place. The food was really created to a very high profile. And so, essentially, West Africa meets a French Creole influence, and you get this low country flavor.
How did it develop into what we're seeing today at restaurants like the Cecil and Minton's?
Well, you know, I think that chefs throughout the country who practice the low country concepts have their own measure of how much of the French, but essentially I look for the low country ingredients, you know, a lot of wild game, traditional things like the she crab soup, the use of sherry and things like that. Gravies, sauces.
Black eyed peas, like we're seeing here.
Black eyed pea and arugula salad, for example, here, you know, with some poached pears and red wine. Shall I go through the dishes with you?
Yeah, and I just wish we had smell-o-vision so you could all smell this right now. It smells amazing, and I'm missing a fork because I would love to dig into some right now. But right here's the arugula salad and
black eyed peas and a vinaigrette with poached pears. And you know, and it's nice and crisp and. You'd love it.
I'm sure I'd love it if I could taste it. And I'm sure, too, this is all from Minton's, right? Specifically, this cuisine right here.
Yes, all of these dishes here are from the Minton's.
Okay.
My chef de cuisine, Joseph J.J. Johnson, and I have really worked on creating what we consider sophisticated low country dishes.
And I know he has some Caribbean influence as well, so that's also blended into this.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, once you start to talk about the African influence, West Africa, Caribbean, South America, yes, it's all a part of it.
I know you were recently honored by New York Amsterdam News and its editor, Eleanor Tatum.
Yes.
Congratulations on that. Our NBC News chief, Deborah Turness, was also there to present you with this award. What was that like?
Well, first of all, it was fantastic to have Deborah with me. You know, she is a wonderful friend, and she brings, you know, such a large perspective and point of view to the African-American community there in Harlem. We had a great time. Yeah. The Amsterdam News is really a newspaper that has served the community for so many years. I was honored to be considered.
And talk a little bit about, too, what you're going to be honored for next month. For
yes.
CCAP. CCAP has also been here. Talk a little bit about how they help kids who are at risk and how you do that as
yes, well. Careers through Culinary Arts Program. CCAP essentially works with young people of color to not only build character, but also give them tools and a career opportunity through cooking. Being honored by them, being a part of going into the community and helping these young people. This is what the Cecil, this is what Minton's is about. We've worked very hard to employ people from the neighborhood. So in essence, we pulled from the camp of CCAP. They feed us with extraordinary students. In fact, we have two with us right now who are twins.
All right. Wow.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming, Alexander. The food looks amazing. I'm going to get a fork so I can taste it.